private nightmare of Queen Mary's son, Prince Christian. The world, or at least Australia, only learned in 2001 that not only did Denmark have a crown prince named Frederick, but that he was involved in a long-distance relationship with local gal Mary Donaldson. A romance we're assuming involved the plaintive faxing of Keats' poem to one another and a lot of that dreaded dial-up internet drone. We all know where the story went from there. The big fat wedding with all the royal trimmings, the procession of adorably squidgy babies, the entire nation of Denmark falling head over heels for an Australian law graduate who just happened at the last minute to decide to go out for drinks one fateful night. But up until that point in time, the Frederick story had been a rocky one thanks to his crown prince status. As of this week, with Frederick and Mary's elevation to king and queen, that status and title now falls to their son Christian. What lies just ahead for the teenager now is nothing short of a bit terrifying. There is of course the media who will cover his life, especially his love life, like big game hunters on the Serengeti, only with fewer morals. Frederick in his youth was pursued like poachers after a white rhino. In his 20-something, Frederick was far from alone with the other crown prince and princess of Europe, all while facing a similar fate. Nearly every week for years, Frederick's life was slapped on the front pages of magazines and newspapers, with some reportedly labeling him a spoiled brat. The young crown prince said at the time, "I just want to live freely like any other young man my age." The dating nightmare now awaits Christian too. It is hard enough to find a partner in this day and age, let alone finding a specific person willing to sacrifice their privacy, career, religion, and whole entire identity to sign up for marriage that requires pledging fealty to an institution that's been running since the Dark Ages. How does a future king weed out the attention seekers, the users, the fame hunters? How to find that person who truly loves him for himself and not the trappings of his position? The weight and responsibility that lies ahead for him is vertigo-inducing stuff.